What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Bronze to Mythic draft run. We had a little bit of a bad beat in the last video. Actually, not terrible. We went 2 and 3. We were targeting like 5 and 3 is a really good place to be. So 2 and 3, we had a good deck. We learned some things. We reviewed the deck. We're going to keep some things in mind. So this, however, will be draft number 16. We're going to be starting in Platinum 4. So let's take a look at where we've been and what we're doing. Let me make this a little smaller. I blow it up and then we'll go into the browser. So the highest we've been is Platinum with 2 pips. We are still just floating right at Plat 4. Our last deck it did some fun things, made it really slippery. We were swinging with upwards of 18 damage in a turn without being blocked. So like it was crazy. So that was like the theoretical limit of a single turn swing. And we could do that on like turn 3 or something crazy like that. Turn 3 or 4. So it was a good deck, lacked removal. There was an opportunity to pivot to blue-green that we missed. But outside of that, I felt good about the deck, but we learned some things. Obviously lost with it. We got to play tighter. We got to play smarter. We're into Platinum now. The competition's going to be a lot stricter. Everybody's going to be drafting a lot better. The quality of the cards are going to be a lot better. So let's go ahead, jump into our draft screen. We're on now draft number 16, and we're going to get this thing started. There might be a cut halfway through this video. Unfortunately, I only have about an hour until I have to move on to something else. So we're going to draft, and then we're going to play a few games, and then we're going to have to cut and then come back and play a few more games. So the good thing about the way this draft works online is you aren't playing against the people you drafted against. So I can just take the deck at a later time and continue the draft. But depending on how long people take to draft. So draft itself is going to take probably 20 to 30 minutes. And then we will have thinking, another 20, 30 minutes to play. Maybe 40 minutes. But yeah, I have not completed a full draft run, especially if you go deep in less than like an hour and a half. So we're in that weird like extra half hour to wait. So goals during this draft: stay open, stay back, pick the best cards on the play table. Don't commit to a strategy so early. So I have a tendency to go, oh, I grabbed a good red card. That means we're doing either red or black, and then the next color card that we grab, I'm just like, that's what we're doing. Versus just staying open and figuring out what we can do. Omnivorous Flytrap is by far the best card here. There are some good cards in like Duskmourn Domination is pretty good, like removal, so you can grab it and make it -3, -0, loses its ability, but now you own it and you have a card. There's also some good removal and combat tricks here, but as far as the best card on the table, it's obviously Omnivorous Flytrap. It's a 2/4 with Delirium. If you have 4 cards in your graveyard, then you can distribute 2 1/1 counters up to 1 or 2 creatures. Then if you have 6 types or more, you can do 4 1/1 counters. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, Flytrap all day, every day. Picked up my daughter from daycare. Missed that last draft. Sorry about the loss. Yeah, it was rough. I just didn't have enough removal. If I could get the game plan to work, it worked really well. We were slippery. We did some things, but it didn't work out. The good thing is, when looking at the draft, I don't know if I'm going to make this mistake again. So we are going Delirium. This is a good card. Fear of Exposure is also a good card. We're probably going Do you think we can make this 3-color happen? If we focus on Delirium, do we do like a red, green, black Delirium deck? Do not take the rare. Fear of Exposure was my next best bet. It's an enchantment creature, helps with Delirium. It's a 5/4 for 3. You can essentially convoke to help tap an extra 2 mana. So I think we'll take Fear of Exposure. Yeah, the 3-color was just too much for us. Okay, so what are some good options here? Terramorphic Expanse is a strong pick. Yeah, Piggy or the Fear is definitely the pick there. Also, Flesh Burrower, giving something Death Touch is really nice. We haven't really picked a second color yet. Usually, green-blue is a strong choice up here. But taking it back, like what's available, there's obviously a lot of blue available. Dagger Maw is pretty solid. Tunnel Surveyor is pretty solid. Nice 3-drop. Gives you some creatures. I think Promising Stairs not really what we're going for with rooms. Like I really don't want to try to do a rooms deck. I think Terramorphic Expanse is probably what we're gonna grab here. So now Exercise is really solid. Removal. Yeah, Murder would have been your pick. Yeah, Murder is also a good pick. Final Vengeance. Also solid pick here. Creature with power 4 or greater. This can just do anything for 1 as long as you sack. Final Vengeance or Manifest Dread. Creeper Peeper. 2 for 2. Definitely don't want to be in green and white. I think we Manifest Dread is really the option here. I mean, Miasma Demon is pretty good. 5/4 flying for 6. You can discard a card. This might get us into green-black. Manifest Dread, Killer Master, the creature has menace. So it's a 3/2. It's a 3 CMC 2/2 with menace. Of the cards here, probably the best pet. Yeah, I agree with the Dread. Yeah. Now we have a Murder, so like definitely snagging a Murder at this point. Need some removal. Like we have Miasma Demon. That's okay. But Murder is gonna be a good one for us. Again, we're targeting 5 or 6 removal. Like point removal. And then the rest of the stuff needs to fit into the game plan. Okay, Fanatic of the Harrowing. Enters each player discards a card, or we can grab the 4-cost Cautious Survivor, which is like a 4/4. I could get some card draw, get a 2/2, make them discard a card, which is essentially removal. Grab 2 of them, I guess. That's funny. That tabled. Maybe Splash Blue for Manifest Dread. Nice counterspell. or Manifest Dread. So we could potentially play this. It's expensive with the 2 blue pips, especially as a splash. So that's the downside there. But we do have a Terramorphic Expanse. Maybe if we can grab some dual lands, that'll help us. Innocuous Rat. We'll grab this. Cracked Skull. Not bad. Okay. Get Out is a strong choice. Defiant Survivor is not bad. We have another removal here. Underwater Tunnel then also allows us to Manifest Dread. I think we grab a removal with Murder. This is good, but the downside is it's a survival trigger. So it's just hard to get it to do anything. I think we grab the other removal here. So we have 2 removal. Then it can, well, funny enough, I have 3 ways so far to pull cards out of their hand. So that's removal in and of itself. Okay. Lost Teeth is nice. Surgical Suite is pretty sweet too, but we are open to do we keep with try to remove cards from their hand? Or do we grab Fear of Lost Teeth? It's an enchantment creature, so probably Fear of Lost Teeth. Machete. Conductive Machete is probably what we're going to grab here. We have Drag to Roots, which is a good removal. Actually, Drag to Roots is a good removal if we have Delirium. Yeah, gross pack for pick 2. We also have Final Vengeance. Final Vengeance might be good. Destroy target non-land permanent. This goes well with what we have for colors. We'll grab Drag to Roots. Like, we're already in it. Like, we wouldn't pivot to this color combination for this card, but since we're already in it and we've got 7 creatures, 4 instant sorcery artifacts, we got some enchantments, potentially to have Delirium and pay the 2. Wickerfolk Thresher is I think the snap pick here, for sure. It's a 5/4 for 4. If you have Delirium, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it in the battlefield. Don't put the card onto the battlefield. If you don't put the card, put it into your hand. So you get to grab a land. Wickerfolk. I think most of the Wickerfolk cards are pretty good value. So more Delirium. We need Killer's Mask is Delirium, Twist Reality, Potential Delirium, Manifest Dread, or not Delirium, Manifest Dread. Manifest Dread, Manifest Dread, that's 2, 3. If we're going to do Manifest Dread, we should lean into this more. Probably Withering Torment. So we'll have 2 murders, a Withering Torment is 3, 4 with Drag to Roots. Head Shredder. That's just such a good card. It's a crew for 1, which is insane. Whenever 1 or more land cards you put into your graveyard from your library, put them onto the battlefield. Yeah. So this is something that we talked about last time. Maybe it's not a splash blue, it's a splash white. And that could get us more Manifest Dread. It's a 2/2. 2 2/2s. And then we have a land that could help us here. More Manifest Dread. Great Manifest Dread targets. I think we grab the Cryptid. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ways to Manifest Dread. 5 ways now to Manifest Dread. Yeah, 2/3 drops at this point. I agree. Don't have an option to do so right here. If we're gonna keep it and make them discard the cards thing. There's a 3-drop for us, Hardened Escort. Yeah, we're a little low on the lower end here. Some things though, like the Drag to Roots, we're intending to play for 2. Probably not going to play that. Living Phone. We don't have a lot that's like under 2, do we? Fanatic of Harrowing. There's a 3-drop. Vel'Gavoth, pretty good option here. Growing Dread, I think, is going to work better for our game plan, though. Oh no, we weren't going to splash blue. Oh no, we're going to splash white. Patchwork Beastie. There's our 1-drop. All right, unfortunately, Growing Dread. Need some more 1-drops, 2-drops. I got excited about Growing Dread. My bad. That was a bit of a punt. To honestly probably say its name. Or another Terramorphic. Yeah, another Terramorphic, probably a better play here. To help with the splash. Take another Innocuous Rat. Help that curve a little bit. Yeah, blue is way open. So Spineseeker Centipede. Probably Frenetic Strength or Frantic Strength or a Bashful Beastie. Just want more ways to manifest dread. It's a 4-drop. It's not really helping us. Here's another 3-drop and a manifest dread. We'll take the Killer's Mask. So 19 creatures. So we have a little bit of a curve. We just have a lot of expensive spells in the 3 slot. We'll take a Vel'Gavoth. Help with the 1s. Not really a great option here for us. Nice little 2/2 with a Friendly Teddy. Cackling Slasher. Grab another Bashful Beastie. I mean, we're getting to the end here, guys. You got like 2 options. That's funny. It actually works for what we're doing. Okay, so we definitely have some cuts to make. We'll start with some suggestions here. And then we're going to butcher this because I don't like anything that this has done. Okay, so the goal here was Manifest Dread. So we're going to keep the Unsettling Twins in. We're going to do the splash with the Terramorphic Expanse. So Terramorphic Expanse is probably going to be the white that we need. The Cryptid Cartographer. Yeah. We're keeping the Cryptid. How much land is this? 10, 17 lands? What do we have here? 11, 11? We can go down on a swamp. Do 16 lands. Do we have a lot of like, yeah, we do have a lot of double pips. All right, what else were we trying to do here? So we wanted to, yeah, that's a untap thing. So it's saying remove 2 of these creatures. Or 2 of these cards, and then add some other cards. So, let's take a look here. This would be ideally played on a turn 2. So we have some innocuous rats. We have a few little 1-drops here. Killer's Mask, Cryptid Inspector. This isn't the greatest what do we have for removals? We have two murders, I dragged the roots, miasma, part of what I was trying to do is peel cards out of their hands with the 2/2s. Okay. So I want to peel cards out of their hands with the 2/2. Murder stuff. And then Manifest Dread. You know what? Because of Miasma Demon discarding cards, because of Fanatic Harrowing discarding cards, I think I'm going to run a 45. We're running a 45. So we have an ad break. It's going to start in... it's going to start here in 1 minute. So we're going to start it now. But I want everybody to get their votes in. This is the deck. This is the plan. We're trying to Manifest Dread. Kick a bunch of cards out of their hands so they have nothing to play with Cracked Skull and Fanatic of Harrowing. So we have 6 ways to do that. The rest of the way we're building a board state is through Manifesting Dread And then we have a little bit of synergies with that, with things like Cryptid Inspector, extra cards to tap down with Fear of Exposure, and then we're carrying a 45 hand for cards like Miasma Demon, where we want to discard extra cards, Fanatic Harrowing, where we're discarding cards. And then we just have some really good quality cards like Head Shredder, Wicker Folk, as well, that are just going to help us get there. So this is what we're trying to do. This is our first 3-color splash. So we'll also see how that goes. So we're about to have an ad break here in 1 minute, or in 3 seconds. So let's hang out and make sure nobody's missing anything. Why is that way over there? There we go. So we don't want anybody to miss out on any gameplay. So during ad breaks, we just hang out here, just chat for a second. If you're not seeing ads, I appreciate you. That means you're either a subscriber or you're a Turbo member. Either way, it helps the streamer. So thank you. If you're catching the recording, come check out the live stream. This is what we do. We hang out. Turbo Gang. Turbo Gang's, I am also part of the Turbo Gang. I think being a Turbo member, if like an ad is running and you're not seeing an ad, I think it's like a higher percentage goes to the streamer from those that have Turbo and are watching. So it's interesting. I would have to look more into it and see how all of that works. We got about 15 seconds left on the ad, so we'll just hang out here and then get into the match. All right, 3 seconds, and then we're gonna get cooking because I gotta get moving on actually playing some games here. All right, we are back. So we are on draft 16. We're gonna reset some stuff. Zero, zero. Let's see how we do. I really hope this plan of stripping everything out of their hands is gonna work. By the way, I want to say thank you. Installed Untapped.gg a long time ago, but really never delved into the analysis and history. Yesterday I checked it out and it looks amazing. Thanks for letting us know about it. Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely going to keep this. I'm not sponsored by Untapped. I do enjoy it. It's a great way to track your stats as well, at the very least. If you get into the paid tier, you get some additional insights as well. Just think through that move real quick. So it's really cool too to like peel into the meta, like what's going on, like what are people playing. Resolve. We need the planes. And then green for our own Manifest Dread. Cryptid Inspector. Perfect. All right, put some stun counters on my stuff. That's fine. It's gonna get them closer to Manifest Dread. Do I destroy that so they don't get card draw, or do I destroy the hand that feeds? I think we hold. Hold! They too are a purveyor of the 3-color. Discard a card. Shwamp. Perfect. Then we're gonna get 2 Bashful Beasties out here. Yargle Blast. That's quite the name. Gonna lock down a card. Get in for 1. Yeah. We're gonna block 1. That's fine. Get the 2. If we get another land, we can do Miasma Demon. Manual tapping, eh? Ooh, and a rock is counterable? Yes, please. What do they have for 2? Alright. They got rid of my cryptid. Gonna take 5. And this just has whenever one or more land cards are put into your graveyard from the library, put them onto the battlefield tap. So I guess whenever I manifest Dread, make sure to put the land card in your graveyard. No. Okay. Still have a head shredder. Hey. I don't have to tap anything, do I? Hey, gotta land. Okay. Got another Bashful Beastie. Alright, they're gonna draw 3. I'm swinging with 2 5X cards next turn, no. Oh, these things have vigilance. I'm like, why are they not tapping? They have vigilance. Okay. Discarded a land. Played a land. Now they have Delirium. What is this? Crew one. How many cards do I have? Okay. Is that what you want to do, guy? Decline. Okay. Ghostly Keybearer. It's just a spirit. Manual tapping. Now I'm nervous. Ghostly Keybearer. Uh-huh. Do I want to mill 2 cards? No, decline. Nice. He lost all of his cards. Unless he has a 7-something flyer. Uh-huh. Yeah, it doesn't have trample or anything. All right, we got the 1 win. We got 1 win. We're on the board. We're feeling good. We didn't get a 0 win. They had some gas. We had some big bodies out there. GG Yargo 1-0. Double strike on Mindskinner coming. I mean, they had Mindskinner. That was scary. Perfect. Almost perfect. Need a swamp. Swamp. Fear of lost teeth. Okay, it's gonna get +1/+1. That's fine. Ouch. Okay, no attacks. All right, that's fine. Damn, fucking scaling. They're gonna drop another enchantment. Hopefully they don't drop 2 enchantments. You gotta attack with the hardened escort as well. Hey, got our 4-drop. Or our 5th drop. Okay. Dude, the double fucking counters every single time are killing us. Yeah, you gotta attack with hardened escort. That's how that works. Okay. So if Optimistic Scavenger comes in again. Gremlin Tamer, this is not an enchantment, so it's not buffing the Optimistic Scavenger. All right, got my 2 in. Unless they have a removal. Okay. Do I have anything in the graveyard worth taking out? Maybe my Bashful Beastie. I think that's game. Yeah, it's game. Yep, that was a sad one. Oh. All right. Well, we're 1-1, so not terrible. Not terrible so far. We have time for probably one more game, and then we're going to have to just do a pretty hard cut. And then I might come back later this afternoon for like an hour or so to finish the draft and the recording. But the option was here. End the stream an hour early, or, you know, get in an hour of the draft and the games played. Yeah, so far 50%, it's something. Yeah, it's not terrible. Not terrible. Throw down a patchwork. Take action. And then next, second main. Okay, we're at 3. What do we have? A sorcery, a land, and a creature. Really need like an enchantment. Another creature. That ain't bad. That it's not a bad turn 3. Get a Fear of Exposure down. And then if they kill it, Patchwork Beastie's online. Hey, Patchwork Beastie's online. Oh, we got an ad break in 5 minutes. We'll take it. Can I get a 5th type? I have a sorcery, an instant, a creature, an enchantment, and a land. Do I have a 6th type? We do have some artifacts. So what do we got here? Altanok? I have another conductive. Probably getting rid of the flyer. Hey, second win. That was a quick one. We're at 2-3. Where is she at? Where's she at? Right there. Or 2-1. 2-1. GG. That feels good. The plant's coming in and doing some work. All right, let's see if we can get another turbo game in here. I gotta go in 8 minutes. We're risking it for the biscuit over here. Okay. We got all 3 colors. We got a 1-drop, a 2-drop. And we got a removal. I see 2. You are a purveyor of rats. It'd be nice to have another black. However, if they swing with the rat, I'll manifest dread. Why not? Yeah, we'll both take it. Who's gonna get the better manifest dread target? Two target permanent cards. Nice. Wicker folk. I'll take it. Gotta make them discard cards here. Bueller. Got my own Wicker Folk. What am I missing? Got a sorcery land and a creature, so if I cast an instant. Okay. Revealed Glassworks. Interesting. So we had an ad there. We played as slow as we could. Very nice. Omnivorous Flytrap. Create a tap colorless. Okay. Got their own Wicker Folk. Beastie beat down. Submit one. What do we have? Artifacts, creatures, lands, instants, sorcery. Are you freaking kidding me? Did they just top deck that? I mean, they're swinging for 5. Okay, they're going to bear trap 1. They're still getting through with Menace. This will have Menace. Yep. Yep. All right. What a game. So we're gonna have to beeline it off. We are at 2-2 in the game. We're gonna have to come back later and finish the draft and finish the game. So I appreciate everybody hanging out so far. If you're catching the video, there's going to be a quick cut. And we're back. All right. We had to take a pause for the day, but we are in it. We are ready to go. We're not doing a live stream for the second part. We're just going to finish the recording. We're currently 2-2 in the draft. And we're running it. We're running with it. See what happens. This is officially after hours. So I've moved from coffee to adult beverages. Okay. Little beastie start. Perfect. Got access to all 3 of our lands. Gonna get a beastie start. See what we can make happen here. Are we gonna pull removal right away? Yep. Pulled removal. Crazy. Next, put a stop on their end step. We'll get our we'll get our planes. Go ahead and destroy that. And we officially have Delirium, which is nice. Destroy target non-land permanent. Alright, we got some good removals in our hand. We really need our 4th land. All right, they're gonna hold it back. We will go ahead. I've been playing too much MTGO. Manually tapping my lands over here. All right, I gotta say its name. Gonna get their dude back. All right, pulled the jump scare out of him. All right, give themselves death touch, which they already had. Anytime now. Nice. Hey. Might be too little too late. Fourth land, what else does it allow us to do? I mean, we get some unsettling twins. Trigger, card draw. Nice. Cryptid. Okay. Definitely blocking one of those. We'll block here. Take 2. Don't have a way to gain life. This might be it, boys. Then that is it. We got our 3 lands and then proceeded not to get any more lands for 10 turns. So, unfortunately, means a loss for us. But what we are going to do is do a review of the draft and see if we can learn anything from what we did here. View, draft, replay, and we're gonna go ahead and go a couple sizes up on this, maybe one more size. There we go. Okay, pick one, pack one. Omnivorous Flytrap, definitely the leader by far here. Feel good about that choice. Second pack, you know, potentially Piggy Bank could have been a choice. Popular Egotist could have been a choice. I think Fear of Exposure was pretty good. We do see a better play win rate and in-hand win rate from Piggy Bank because it is a 2-mana 3/2 that makes a treasure token. So it is a 3% difference. Another potential option is Friendly Ghost. We weren't static in any way. Friendly Ghost is technically better on played win rate. In-hand win rate too, though. Piggy Bank just kind of dominated. Piggy Bank was probably the better choice there. So we ended up grabbing Terramorphic Expanse here. This is underperforming as I figured it would be. Rite of Moth is an interesting play. Fear of Surveillance, potentially interesting play as well. Manifest Dread, I think, was a great card to grab here. Exercise was not bad. Everything else, yeah, Manifest Dread was the best pick there, at least based off the stats. Miasma Demon, not a bad pick. Compared to, I think, Fear Immobility. I think if we opened ourselves up to white, so we were in kind of green, black, white. I don't know what we would be able to do with that. We went with green, black. We did go green, black, white. We did splash white. For more Manifest Dread was the attempt. Murder was a good shot here. I mean, Vanish from Sight was also not a bad idea. Horrid Vigor, interesting. Didn't realize that card was so good. So we got to keep an eye out for Horrid Vigor. Then we started getting in this Fanatic Harrowing train. We thought we were going to do something with this. Look how low this is. 23.3% win rate. Low data, because nobody's picking it. Compared to the playfield, Fanatic of Harrowing was the best pick here. Yeah, Fanatic of Harrowing, still the best pick here. Turn Inside Out could have been a pick. I think we were still kind of open. We could have gone black, green, red, Delirium, potentially, and picked up this card. I've had this card played against me at least one time, so it is interesting. So we grabbed this with the thought of maybe doing black or green, blue, black, and grabbing Manifest Dread targets, and again, kind of for what we were doing, I think Rats was fine. Maybe Emerge from Cocoon, because we were into white at that point. Or we were not into white at that point. I think in pack 2, we start opening ourselves up. So Reluctant Role Model is a decent card, 56% win rate. We grabbed the Murder. We had some other good options. We needed some removal. We were light on removal in the last few games that we played, so we were a little gun shy. Grabbing a Defiant Survivor could have been another good choice. The Role Model was another good choice. Twins was another good choice, but we needed to prioritize removal. We weren't really in white yet. Otherwise, this would have been the best choice for sure, 100%. I thought we were gonna stay in green black. This is what I mean. Like I got to keep myself open. I changed my mind way too late. We grabbed a Wicker Folk, which was good. Withering Torment, we needed the removal, so I don't feel terrible about that. Head Shredder, can't believe we got that. Unsettling Twin, this is when we finally switched to white. We missed out on some good grabs in white because of that. More Unsettling Twins, felt good about that. More Harrowing. Probably could have grabbed Friendly Ghost, would have been maybe a little bit better. Another Harrowing. Cult Healer was just, garbage picks. And then I grabbed this because I'm an idiot. I thought, hey, we're going green, blue, black. And completely forgot we dropped blue and switched to white. Better choices here probably would have been Exercise or Bashful Beastie based off of what we were trying to do. We grabbed a Patchwork. 55.9 versus, like, this was a crapshoot between these two. We grabbed the Patchwork. Grabbed another Terramorphic to help with the mana. Which is not a bad choice. Compared to that field, not a bad choice. Cathartic Partying probably could have been a pick, but Innocuous Rat for more Manifest Dread. We needed to lower the curve a little bit. This is why we also grabbed this guy. Lower the curve a little bit. Bashful Beastie was sort of the best pick here. Cracked Skull, apparently a terrible card. Could have got away with just not grabbing that at all. Not a lot of good options in this particular one. Maybe grabbing this, and then we could have buffed some Manifest Dread. Here's Manifest Dread. Don't feel bad about that. That's pretty good for what we're doing. Vel'Gavoth, lower the mana curve was the plan there. We needed more 1 and 2 drops. This was a 2-drop attempt. This was like the cheapest thing here. Bashful Beastie, garbage picks. All right, and then we got Omnivorous Flytrap. I think we ended up with 2. Oh wait, we already went through pack 3. Yeah, nope, we just ended up with 1. Okay, so I think we switched to white a little late. If we had like noticed white, I think pack 2, like right here, we could have grabbed a really good white or grabbed this Defiant. We did grab the removal, but then here over this Teeth, we should have just grabbed an unidentified hover ship. It's a nice 3-drop. It's removal, so it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Like we should have switched then instead of 5 picks later when Unsettling Twins. So we could have shifted a little sooner. Blue was still open, as we saw here. Blue-green was potentially open. So overall, I think just the curve struggled a little bit, and we just struggled to get where we wanted to be in general. So all that to be said, thank you for watching along on another Bronze to Mythic draft. We are pinned at a 50% win rate ish. Actually, we can take a look here. We are now at a 49% win rate in our drafting experience. We need to really work on the win. The win rate really is what we need to work on. So that means drafting better, drafting smarter, keeping in mind mana curve, game plans, getting good removal, and then just knowing our competition is going to be harder. We're in the Platinum division now, so everybody's going to be played tight. Everybody's going to have good decks, and there's going to be a lot less mistakes. So all in all, if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching another Bronze to Mythic run. Do the thing. Like, subscribe. Go visit my website if you want to catch more of me on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch. I stream Monday through Friday, early in the morning, usually 6, 7 o'clock until Eastern time, until 10 or 11 Eastern time. So we get a good 3-4 hour stream in. We usually do 2, 3, sometimes 4 drafts if we're lucky, and hang out with some folks while we're live streaming. So as we like to end everything around here, until next time, We'll catch you at the table.